In this one, we're going to test that an order can be updated. Now, this might not be something which I would normally test because basically it's only Doctrine ORM functionality that we're testing. What we're going to do is create a record and then after we've created it, set new values on it and then persist and flush it again and check that those changes have been recorded in the database. Choose high definition for the best viewing experience, and if you'd like to join a growing group of software developers and take your skills to a new level, all you need to do is subscribe, click the little notification icon and welcome. And so, like I say, it's purely Doctrine ORM functionality, but I think it'll be something which is nice to have just to show you a way of testing that once a record has been created and updated, how we can actually test that its state has changed in the database from what it was previously. So I think it'll just be a nice little test to have in our arsenal here. So let's go and get this started. What we want to do is create a public function, and this will be called an. Let's give ourselves a bit of room, otherwise it won't be a very good lesson. So an order can be not created, updated. An order can be updated, and this is going to be a test. Okay, so let's go and look at what we had previously. In our previous test, what we did was we had this set up. Now, if you think about this, if we're going to be testing that an order can be updated and deleted, it means that we're going to need, in our setup, we're going to need to have an existing record, an existing order record. So I think all of this here is a candidate to put into the order test setup method. So let's do that now, and it's called setup. And so we need to keep this parent setup because in there, that is where the entity manager and everything is all defined. So first we're going to call parent setup, and then what we're going to do is we'll just take all of this, actually paste that in there and then just customize it. So we're going to need a delivery name and delivery address, and I think these will be one of the things that will change. We'll actually change the delivery address as part of the update, and then we'll persist and flush. And so let's have a delivery name and a delivery address property on this test. So private, and it is a string, delivery name, and then we'll remove these and this will be the property. So delivery name and delivery address. Okay, good. And then we persist the order. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then what we'll do is we'll actually run this test again first. The order can be created and make sure we've not broken anything here. So in the setup, an order is being created. Let's actually change these values here. Delivery name and delivery address. So we're still making the same assertion that there is an order in the orders table with a delivery name property of this delivery name and a delivery address of this delivery address, and that's what has all happened, has all been created in the setup method now instead. So let's actually go and run this, and we'll just work on it one step at a time. An order can be created. And so we've still got one test, one assertion. We've not broken anything there, and we now have a nice little setup which we can use in our next test. An order can be updated. Okay, so just behind the scenes there, I've created our placeholders for our setup, do something and make assertions. The first thing we're going to need is our order. So if you remember how we grabbed a product using the repository, so order equals, and we need this entity manager, then we need to get repository for an order. So get repository order class, and then find one by and we shall use delivery name. So let's just drop onto another line here, delivery name, this delivery name, and so there we should get an order. Let's actually just go and have a little sanity check and make sure that we do have an order, and we're just going to dump this out, grab the name of the function, and so it's going to be an order can be updated. So PHP vendor bin PHPUnit tests order test, and I'm filtering for the test and order can be updated. Okay, and so here you see our order. ID of 1, delivery name, Ringo Star, delivery address is this, and the created at is a date time immutable. So, great stuff. We know that this is working. Now what we want to do, we'll have a variable called new address, and we'll have an address of 9 Newcastle Avenue, Liverpool. I'll let you Google that one and then do something. So what we want to do here is actually with our order we need to set the delivery address. So let's have a bit of auto completion here, I think. So that will just give me a little bit of auto completion, which will make sure that I don't have waste time with typos and stuff like that. And the delivery address will now be the new address. And so we need to persist and flush the same way as we do before. So all we're doing here is getting our order, setting the delivery address to something different, and then it's exactly the same as when you create an entity or create a record. You just persist and flush, and then we'll now have an updated order, hopefully. So we need to make assertions, don't we? Let's go and take this. What we'll do is we'll do an assert database has to assert that we have a record in the database with the new delivery address, and we also want to do assert that we don't have a record in the database with the old delivery address, just to make sure that everything has worked the way we wanted to. So assert the database not has, and then it was the original delivery address. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. What we're doing here is we're finding our order. This has been created in the setup method here, and then we are creating a variable containing a new address, and then we're just going to set a new address on the order, persist and flush the order to make that change permanent in the database, and then we are making an assertion that the order has been updated in the database and that the delivery address is now set to the new delivery address, and we're just going to do a check that we don't have any hangover in the database and there's not a record in there with the previous delivery address. Let's actually go and run this now. So PHP vendor bin PHPUnit orders test and order can be updated. Okay, and so we have one test, 2 assertions, all green. Happy days. If you've enjoyed this video and you'd like YouTube to show you more of my content, all you need to do is subscribe and click the little notification icon. I release new recordings every few days. Details of my schedule can be found on the community tab of my YouTube channel homepage.